Welcome to a new lecture. In this lecture, we will be seeing how we can add variable products. In the last lecture, we saw how we can add products, simple products. Most often, simple products are the kind of products you will be looking at creating. But sometimes you might want to create variable products. What are variable products? Variable products are products that have different options. It could be different sizes, it could be different colors, and these different options have different prices. So for example, let's say your premium unisex watch has different type. Remember, it's the same product, but probably it has different options. Maybe there's the pro version, there's the normal version, or maybe there is a color red, there's a color blue, and these different options have different prices. So you see, variable product helps us to indicate those different options and give different prices for those options. So now let's create a variable product. It's the same thing. We're just going to create a product. Click no. So let's create a variable product. So we're just going to create add new product, and then we arrive at this page, of course, where we see all these options. So I will call this one, let me say sports watch for women. Okay, I will paste in the description like I would do normally, and just as usual, I will take the first sentence for my short description. So this is my short description, and this is my product description. Now this is where things change. Now you can see by default this says simple products. So I'll click on the drop down and select variable product instead. Now after selecting variable products, I will then go down here to attributes. So I will select attributes, and in attributes I will see this. Now this is the first thing you will see. Now in the name, you put in the name of the option. Is it size? Is it weight? Is it color? So let's say the option here is color. So I will say color, and the different values, that's the different values of color that I have. So let's say I have two color. I have the red color. I will separate it by this, and then I'll put in probably black. So once again, let me recap. You click on variable, you put in the name. It could be color, it could be size, it could be depending on what option the product is divided by. Okay, and then you put in the value here, and you divide this value by this sign. Let's say I want to add another one. Probably there are three options. Okay, I will press this again, and I will say orange. So these are the different options, and you have to separate them by this symbol. You have to look for this symbol on your laptop to separate the different values by. So once you have put in all the values, you click on save attributes. Now after saving attributes, you go to variations here, click on generate variation, click on OK. And now you see the three different attributes we put previously. So now we see the red color, the black color, and the orange color. Now let me edit the red color. We'll leave everything as it is. I will just put in the regular price. So I will say 21,000, and the sale price will be 15,000. Okay, let me put the weight, probably it's 30 kg, and that's all for the first one. For the black, I'll click on edit. The regular price, let's just put 30,000. The sale price, of course, should be lower than the regular price. I will put 18,000. The kg, just put let's put 11 kg there. And then for the last one, orange, let's say the original price was 50k, but I am selling for 30k and the weight is 5 kg. I know these are really high, weights for watches, but let's just use that. And that is all. Now you have a sense of what we just did. Let me click on save changes. Remember, anything you do, you have to save your changes. Now, to reiterate what we just did, we created attributes, for different colors. We are assuming that our products have different colors and we want to sell the different colors for different prices. So for the red, we put a different price, okay? For the black, a different price and a different weight. And for the orange, the same thing, different price and different weight. As against simple products where we just put in one price because there were no variations. But now in variable product, we are having different variables, different variations of our product. So every variation will have its own price, and that's all you have to do. So we just come here again to the right hand side and put in our product image as we will do normally. So let me select this one, and for product gallery, I will press down the control button and click on the ones you want to add. So my hand is on my control button, so I can click more than one. Then I'll click add to gallery down here. So there we have it. Not to forget our category. So I will select women's watches. So that is all. Every other thing stays the same. The name, the description, the product image, the gallery, the short description stays the same. The only thing different with variable product is you have to select the variable product, you have to set your attributes, which are the different options, then you come to variations and set different prices and weights for those different variations. And once you are done, you click save changes, then you come here and publish. So once we publish that, let's view the product and see how it is different from our simple product on the user side. Now you can see, instead of a single price, we have a range. So our watch ranges from 15,000 to 30,000. So that is what the user will see. So they are not going to see a single price, they will see a range of prices. And before they can add to cart, they have to select a color. Now you can see the color was what we put in there as the option, and then these are the different attributes. So if I select red, for example, you see the price of red as I have set it. If the user clicks black, they see 18,000, which is the price for black. If they click orange, they see the price for orange. So they need to click the variation they want to buy before they can add to cart. So now you see how variation works. So if you have a product that have different options, instead of creating different products, you create one product for red, create another product for black, you can just create the same product and add variations to them. So users can select the variation they want. And don't forget, it mustn't be color. It could have been size. Then you put the different size options as you have them. It could be any option whatsoever. So if you have a product you want to put up that have different options and different prices for those options, you can use variable products to do that. So once users select the variable that they want to buy, they can add to carts. And there is it for our variable products. Throughout this section, we saw first how to create product categories. We then saw how to create simple products, and lastly, we have just created a variable product. Please take your time, add as much product as possible, play around, creating new products, create both simple products, create variable products as much as you can, so you can fully master how to create products. the more you create, of course, the more it sticks with you. You know, you can't just probably get it in one go. Some might not, but the more products you create, the more it sticks with you. And in the next section, we will be looking at home page. So we're going to be customizing our pages in subsequent sections, but the next section, section 12, we will see how we can customize our home page to suit our branding more properly. See you in the next lecture.